Yeah, hello, dear friends. There is this reaction, this question that was asked to us by our followers. One from Bamenda, Cameroon, and the other one from Douala, Cameroon. Let's take one. Let's take the one from Bamenda. Say charity begins at home. Let's take the one from Bamenda. The guy asked this question that now is rainy season, and then it's very very difficult for him to drive under the rain because the screen is usually blurred, usually dark. So I have some tips that I will give to you on how to solve that problem. Okay, one way for you to defrost your windscreen, for you to clear your windscreen, for example, for the back screen, if you look at this symbol, back screen defroster, this one, back screen defroster. If your back screen is blurred, you cannot see through it, press it. You are supplying a current to the back screen heater, and it will clear all the clear on it. It will clear the back screen, it will clear the glass. Okay, now for the one that of the front screen, for example, you have to use the air in the vehicle. For example, this side is the fan. You see here you have fan 0, 1, 2, the speed of the fan 0 off, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Then on this other direction, here you have where how to control that air. If you want the air to blow to your face, you turn this to here. If you want it to blow on face and feet, you go here. What we are interested in is the screen. If you look here, if you want it to blow on the screen and your feet, put it there. This is symbol for front screen diffuser. Put it there. If you want only, the screen only, put it here. Now when you put it there, this is just to control the direction of airflow. When you put it here, remember to come and put it on. Put it on. Maybe on 1 or 2, depending on how you want the air to flow on the screen. Then this one here, also cold air, blue, cold air, or you can turn it to hot air. But most often, you want to clear the glass, hot air is good. If you look, this is the symbol, and it stands at hot air, hot. Then you on it, it will flow. That is one way to solve that problem. Another way is that you can roll down the glass, the screen, your door glass. You can roll it down to a certain level that air can enter into the car and will clear your screen. The last way and the traditional way for people like us that we have been driving, we have served as a taxi driver for long. Most often, we don't want to use this aerotor, this air in the car, because at times when you are inhaling this air, it gives frontal headache. It's not a quite good air, because it's a air that is coming from the engine, so it's not a really good air for us, especially when you are using a car not as a means to get to work, but as a place of work. So you don't need to inhale it all the time. It's not good for your health. So another option is that you can take your towel, you put Omo, on it. Take that Omo, you go to your screen, rub it there, rub it there, rub it there, rub it there. You drive, you will not have any problem. The screen will not be blurred again. Yeah, so trust me, if you do those 3 tips, the first one, you can use the aerotor, the air in the car. The second one, you can roll down your door glass a bit. The third one, you can put Omo on the towel and clean the screen, the inside part of the screen with it, and you will not have that. Test it, give it a thumb up. Okay, there is this other question. It's a lady. She was asking from Douala, Cameroon. She was asking that between a coal engine and a hot engine, which one consumes the more? Yeah, my dear sister, I would like to let you understand something, and I like your location, Cameroon. Let me use a practical example that you really understand it. You see, if you have a palm oil that is very, very cold and a palm oil that is hot, if you want to pour out the two from the same container, the same bottle, if you want to pour out the cold palm oil and the hot one, which one will come out first? Obviously, the hot one. So, why am I saying this? When the engine is hot, it consumes less. When the engine is cold, it consumes more. Why is it that the coal engine will consume more? Okay, you know, engine is being made up of, you have crankshaft, you have camshaft, you have pistons, you have valves, you have so many movable parts inside the engine. Now, when the engine is cold, the oil is a little bit thicker as compared to when the engine is hot. So when the engine is the oil is a little bit thicker, those piston move slides up and down. Those piston and all those movable parts, the crankshaft, the camshaft that are turning, they cannot turn freely. They cannot turn freely. For example, the piston will push up and push down. Those crankshaft will turn up, turn left, turn right. They are struggling to turn. But when the engine is very, very, very hot, the engine oil is lighter as compared to when the engine is cool. Now, when it is lighter, the crankshaft can spin very fast. Valves can go up and down. Piston can move up and down very fast. And hence, less consumption. And let me just expand by saying this thing too. Most drivers, especially taxi drivers, like in Cameroon, in Africa, they miss this thing. They usually drive and quench their car. Even some personal drivers, some private drivers, they usually drive and switch off their car. For them, if you want to ask them, they will tell you that they economize fuel. No, instead you consume the highest. So uh, uh, a car engine needs to be hot to a certain temperature before it is ready to drive. That is why you have to warm up the car before moving. So the temperature gauge of the car, if you look at the analog cars, the temperature gauge is usually in the middle, not at below, not at maximum, but in the middle. Okay, what I'm saying is that if you look at this dashboard now, this is the temperature gauge. So it is at 0 because the car is not on. When you start the car, the temperature gauge is supposed to come around the middle, stands there, and that is a good position for the car. Now, when it is above maximum, above this middle, coming up to maybe this red, no, it's dangerous. Maybe you don't have enough coolant liquid in the car. That one is dangerous. So when you are driving and it is around the middle, it's okay. It's okay. Normal heat for the car. If it is above, thermostat will measure the heat, and fan will come on and put it back in the middle. So as you are driving, it's supposed to be at the middle at all time for it to function normally, and you also have less consumption. Yeah. So my dear sister, between cool engine and a warm engine, the cool one will consume more than the warm engine. I hope you understand. Oh yeah. That's it, my dear people. Any comments, any doubt, feel free to contact us. Feel free to share with us. Uh, like we said, subscribe so that you can be able to receive a notification each time we upload a video. Thank you.